It beeped.
This is my Tuesday morning rally class, and we're going to go through a couple of the signs that cause a lot of confusion. Some of those are the novice call front signs. We've got some beginners here. 13, 14, 15, and 16. No matter where these are, novice, advanced, or excellent, they are always performed the same. You may take steps back as you call the dog to front. The dog always sits in front. Then you'll do what the sign says. This is, you stay Wally, call front, finish right forward. So the dog has to finish to the right. You immediately move out. As soon as the dog clears your path, you start forward.
So
There's no sit. The dog sits in front, finish right. It's to get them to hurry up around the heel. It's easier if the dog is finishing to the right if you'll step out on the left foot. The next one is call front, finish left forward. Same kind of thing. You may take steps back as you call the dog to front. Then the dog finishes to the left, and as soon as the dog clears your path, you walk forward. I know the old doodles, they used to just walk right into the dog. Well, that doesn't look too good. So now they're saying, let the dog get out of the way. But before the dog gets back to heel, you go forward. On the finish right forward, by the time the dog's head is right here, you should be moving forward. If the dog gets around behind you, judges can start taking off points for handler error. And if the dog gets back to heel, you could get hit with a big error. If the dog gets back to heel and sits before you move, it's an improper performance. The finish left forward, the dog doesn't have as far to go, so you really have to be ready to move out. And there again, if you start on the right foot going forward, one of the things you can do as soon as the dog, especially on the around finish to the right, take off running and make it a game. Get them to hurry up. Notice that neither one of these, finish, forward, have a stop sign on them. And this is where I think some of the confusion comes in. The dog does sit in front, but there's no stop sign for that. Then the fact that there is no stop sign means the dog does not sit in heel. Compare this, let's see, finish right forward with finish right halt. You can see the stop sign. The dog finishes, comes, you may take steps back. The dog sits in front, finishes to the right, and sits in heel position before you move forward.
And this is done with the sign to your right?
Yeah, the dog goes around to your right. You can say finish around.
The sign. You don't do this in front of the sign. You do it.
Yeah, the sign is off to your right. And I like to do it, I like to start, say the sign is right here, I like to start calling the dog front when I'm just about even with the sign. Then the dog will be sitting and I go, do they sit at heel? Do they go right or left? Because it's very easy to forget. I can look down at the sign, finish right forward. Now here's finish right halt, and you can see the stop sign, finish left halt. And I have seen 2 and even 3 of these on course, the same course. Now again, no matter what level it's on, you may take steps back. The dog sits in front. The other novice call front is call front 1, 2, 3 steps back. Here you call the dog front, you may take steps back. The dog sits. That is not considered part of your steps back. That is only calling the dog to front. Then you take one step, the dog moves with you and sits in front. 2 steps, the dog moves with you. If the dog does not move with you, it's improper performance. Then 3 steps. Your steps do not have to be equal, but it's very hard for a judge, and Alice knows this because she got hit with an IP, and a lot of it was where the judge was standing, and I was on the other side with the camera. Her last step was about like, can you get my feet? About like this. Well, I was on the left foot side taking the video, but the judge would not really be able to see this step. So make sure your steps are distinct. They don't have to be big, but they should be distinct. 1, 2. I count out loud because it's also very easy to forget how many steps you've taken. On this one, it doesn't say finish right or finish left. It says that you will, start forward. So you can tell the dog to finish right or left. It's your choice. But there again, it's like the finish forward. As soon as the dog is out of your path, you are going to walk forward. So you'll say, finish to the left, and then you start forward. You understand what I'm saying?
You mean at the end?
All right, come here, Walls. Ready, Wally? Ready, Wally, Wally. Here we go. Come on, Wally. Ready? Wake up. Wake up. Want a treat? Okay, call front. Here we go. And this is a novice exercise, but it can be used at any level. 1, sit. 1, 2, sit. Now he stepped on my foot. That could be a point off. 1, 2, 3, sit. Finish. And start walking forward again. Good boy.
So before, there's no halt, there's no sit.
There's no sit.
At the end.
Correct. And one thing, and this also goes for the call front, finish left forward, call front, finish right forward. A little sneaky, helpful thing. All right, say you're in the ring and the dog's fine here. It's a finish left forward. And you're saying FINISH 20 times or around whatever, and the dog is looking at you like you have never used that word before in your life. Give a good signal and a verbal and just start walking forward. Finish, and the dog falls in. Am I walking in too close? That's say it's to the right. Around. But if you just start walking forward, 99% of the time, the dog is going to get up and move. If you do that, sit. Take a very small, no, I'm not tapping my foot. A very small step so that they have time. You don't want to crash into them. And if you're going around to the right, take smaller steps until they catch up with you. And that eliminates a lot of that big lag as they go around. And that can be used on the call front 1, 2, 3 back.
Okay, on that 1 step, 2 steps, it has to
You can
be
get her.
that you're going, like on the 2 steps, it has to be this and then this.
Either
can't
foot,
be
there's no-
bringing your foot here and then another like that for the 2 steps.
If you have balance problems, and some
Like
people
that.
do, talk to the judge before. It's supposed to be distinct steps, not bringing them together. But some people have balance problems, and they will need to bring the feet together because they can only step back with 1 foot. They have other issues, and this is the kind of thing that can be worked out with the judge. I have a problem. The dog still has to do everything the same, but with the ADA Act, you must make accommodations for the handler. But generally, this is 1 step, and that would be like 1 step, 2 steps. So if you're going to do it that way, you've got to let the judge know.